we had the women's six-way ladder match kick it off. I was kind of surprised that this was the opening match. I actually thought Becky and Lyra were going to be kicking it off.
Me too.
So I was a little bit surprised. Though I do notice they like to put not like the main event, but a pretty substantial match up front just to kind of hook people in.
And it did hook people in. There was a lot going on. It was a fantastic fight.
It was. Do you have the women's card now up? Yes. As you can see, just a reminder to everyone, we had newcomer Stephanie Vaquer. We had Alexa Bliss in the middle there and Roxanne Perez. I want to give a shout out to Roxanne Perez. You know, going into this episode, I kind of looked at her a little bit as fodder.
Okay.
I don't mean to be mean about it. I just felt like she was more of a character than she was a wrestler, and I was wrong about that. I got to call myself out. She was impressive in this match, and she also took some punishment as well, including like a slam on some of those actual ladders. So,
well, she is the prodigy.
definitely. And, you know, she has been around. We like to remind everybody that we've only come into wrestling again since Royal Rumble, and it's been about 20 years. So you have to bear with us as we get our bearings. But Nika's a huge fan, so we're going to keep watching.
Thanks.
It's your fault.
It's entertaining.
It is. And as I said before on previous episodes, I'm really into the women's division. You know, like it's much improved since 20 years ago. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. And I'm really into it. I'm into all the characters, the costumes, of course. You're into the costuming, and just every night it's something different. It's good stuff. And they did a really good job last night.
They really do. And you can see the acting of the women. They do perform well.
Yeah, definitely. And
not to knock on the men or anything like that.
No, they work well together, and sometimes you can tell like they miss a move or something, and they recover really well. They do their best and they hold their own, and it's become to me really highly entertaining. I want to remind everyone that before this match started, I had chosen Rhea Ripley.
Oh yes, you
to
did.
win this match,
and you lost.
Yeah, and you chose
Naomi.
You chose Naomi, and you, Nika, were the winner.
Yes.
You can see it right here. Naomi holding the briefcase. She won this match. I am not surprised really by this. Even when you said she won, I kind of said that, you know, I called her Naughty Naomi, and she's a bad girl right now. She's a heel in WWE, and she's doing it really, really well. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that she won, because
seems to be the trend at the moment.
It is. And I don't see her getting into a feud anytime soon with like the Intercontinental, and we have to talk about that. But I feel like she's going to have her sights set probably on Tiffany Stratton's belt.
All right, let's go, Naomi.
Yeah, it could be a fun little new direction for her, because she needs a new enemy, Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, she's got all the ammunition that she needs now for this. I want to point out here, this was Triple H on the right posting and responding to WWE saying that Naomi's win was a long time coming. Proceed with caution.
Oh, that's probably a call to her caution tape, because she wears the caution tape around.
Nice call there. Naomi plays kind of this dramatic drama queen right now, and she does it really well. Everybody's against her, right? It's
yes,
never her fault. It's everyone. You know, she was always doing it for the greater good. And crocodile tears and all, as you called it last time. But anyways, yeah, she won. And so what do you think here? How soon do you think we're going to see her cash in on this briefcase contract that's as good as gold, Nika?
I don't know, but I hope it's soon, because why holding on to the briefcase? You want to go for Tiffany?
Well,
go for it. SummerSlam? Maybe?
SummerSlam's right around the corner. I also want to remind everyone that we have a Evolution event July 12th, which is an all-women's event. And I do think that they need to put some high stakes matchups on that ticket. So
that might be it.
Well, I mean, she may try to cash in there. I think whatever happens at the Evolution event will not be bigger than SummerSlam, however.
Okay.
I think there will be a bigger ticket matchup at SummerSlam. So we'll see.
Let me put it this way: she's not gonna cash in the contract on any week-to-week events. She's gonna cash in on some bigger event.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna come at a later moment, a bigger time, and a main event kind of at a pay-per-view or a Peacock.
Yes.
I'm always gonna call them pay-per-view, guys. Sorry, just a small interjection there, but no, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's gonna be Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's title at SummerSlam. But I also feel like Tiffany Stratton, will have a successful title defense against someone else, possibly at Evolution on July 12th.
Maybe.
Just to keep the card relevant for that July 12th matchup.
Right.
Or ticket. There needs to be some matches on it.
Yeah, I don't think you want somebody to winning the belt and the title and then lose it a couple days later or next month. You want them to hold on to it a little bit longer.
Yeah, agreed. All right, well, congratulations go out to Naomi for winning Money in the Bank.